Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This time we're going to present top 5 best drama anime of all time. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Check this out. Number 5 is Monster. Monster is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Naoki Urasawa. The anime aired from April 2004 to September 2005. We total had 74 episodes. Monster tells story about Dr. Kenzo Tenma, an elite neurosurgeon who recently engaged to his hospital director's daughter. He is well on his way to ascending the hospital hierarchy. That is until one night, a seemingly small event changes Dr. Tenma's life forever. While preparing to perform surgery on someone, he gets a call from the hospital director, telling him to switch patients and instead perform life-saving brain surgery on a famous performer. His fellow doctors, fiancé, and the hospital director applaud his accomplishment, but because of the switch, a poor immigrant worker is dead, causing Dr. Tenma to have a crisis of conscience. So when a similar situation arises, Dr. Tenma stands his ground and chooses to perform surgery on the young boy Johann Liebert instead of the town's mayor. Unfortunately, this choice leads to serious ramifications for Dr. Tenma, losing his social standing being one of them. However, with the mysterious death of the director and 2 other doctors, Dr. Tenma's position is restored. With no evidence to convict him, he is released and goes on to attain the position of the hospital director. 9 years later, when Dr. Tenma saves the life of a criminal, his past comes back to haunt him. Once again, he comes to face with the monster he operated on. He must now embark on a quest of pursuit to make amends for the havoc spread by the one he saved. Monster presents a mystery drama anime that feels so intense, but somehow it's very interesting to watch. With a fairly complex story and a heavy storyline become the main attraction of this anime. Various unexpected twists of various mysteries that are presented also makes us always curious about the continuation of the story in each episode, and will not make the viewer feel bored even though this anime contains a lot of dialogue in it. In terms of characterizations, the characters in this anime come with personalities and backgrounds that are very well explained, so that conflicts involving several characters in it are quite dramatic and emotional. From a visual perspective, this anime has an animation that's so good for an anime that aired in 2004, plus the background art that displays the nuance of Germany looks so detailed. And for the design of the character itself, follow the original design of the manga, so the manga readers will definitely love this anime adaptation. Overall, when looking for a drama mystery anime with a complex story and a heavy plot, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 4 is Hachimitsu to Clover. Hachimitsu to Clover is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Chika Umino. The first season of the anime aired from April 2005 to September 2005, with total had 24 episodes. And the second season aired from June 2006 to September 2006, with total had 12 episodes. Hachimitsu to Clover tells story about Yuta Takemoto, a sophomore at an art college who shares a cheap apartment with 2 seniors. The eccentric Shinobu Marita, who keeps failing to graduate due to his absenteeism, and the sensible Takumi Mayama, who acts as a proper senior to Takemoto, often looking out for him. Takemoto had not given much thought to his future until one spring day when he meets the enduring Hagumi Hanamoto and falls in love at first sight. Incredibly gifted in the arts, Hagumi enrolls in Takemoto's university and soon befriends the popular pottery student Ayumi Yamada. Ayumi is already well acquainted with the 3 flatmates and secretly harbors deep feelings for one of them. Hachimitsu to Clover presents a slice of life drama anime about college life that's really entertaining and emotional to watch. We will see various stories from various characters in this anime with their respective problems, and the most common problem in this anime is romance. Although it seems simple, but the problems presented are quite complex and will make you feel emotional when watching it. But when you watch this anime to the end, there will be a heartwarming feeling that appears in this anime. In terms of characterizations, the characters in this anime have different personalities and backgrounds. This makes the story presented more interesting. From a visual perspective, the animation presented looks so smooth. The background art also looks so detailed, and the character design is able to follow the original design of the manga very well. Overall, if you like slice of life drama anime about college life, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 3 is Nagi no Asukara. Nagi no Asukara is an original anime made by Studio PA Works. Directed by Toshiya Shinohara and scripted by Mari Akada, this anime aired from October 2014 to April 2014. The total had 26 episodes. Nagi no Asukara takes place in the form of fantasy world where humans who live are divided into two, namely land people who live on the mainland Oshioshi, a coastal area closest to the ocean world, and sea people who live in the ocean Shioshishu, which is thought to be the last village filled by sea humans. Over time, some people who live in the sea began to try to live life in the ocean and migrate to move to the mainland and live there. The story begins when high school in the ocean is closed for some reasons, thus making 4 friends of the sea children, namely Hikari, Manaka, Kaname, and Chisaki, had to continue their education in middle school on the mainland. Of course, they are still difficult to adapt because they have Ena, a special layer on the skin of ocean people so that they can live in the sea that should not be dry because it can cause them difficulty in breathing. In addition, sea humans who are on land are also often discriminated against, so that between sea humans and land humans it is difficult to coexist on land. Nagi no Asukara presents a drama romance anime with an interesting concept about the world of people living on land and people living in the sea. Then, in terms of the story, even though the theme of romance is full of love issues, but Nagi no Asukara has its own uniqueness in gathering love conflicts that arise, with stories that might not happen in the real world but still be able to be wrapped in a realistic way so that makes the anime so interesting to follow. Each character has its own unique nature that makes the conflict more intense and exciting to watch. The visuals presented in the anime are amazing. It can be seen how the background image that looks so beautiful makes the nuances in the anime felt to the audience. The character design is also made so well that it makes the audience interested. Plus, the details such as the eyes of the ocean residents who are all in blue create added value. The opening and ending songs in the anime are also sung smoothly in accordance with the nuances in the anime itself. Overall, if you like drama romance anime with great story and great visual, then the anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 2 is Trigetsu no Lion. Trigetsu no Lion is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Chika Umino. The first season of the anime aired from October 2016 to March 2017, and the second season aired from October 2017 to March 2018, with each season had total 22 episodes. Trigetsu no Lion tells you about Rei Kiriyama, one of the few elite in the world of shogi who has reached professional status in middle school. Due to this, he faces an enormous amount of pressure, both from the shogi community and his adoptive family. Seeking independence from his dense home life, he moves into an apartment in Tokyo. As a 17-year-old living on his own, Rei tends to take good care of himself, and his reclusive personality ostracizes him from his peers in school and at the shogi hall. However, not long after his arrival in Tokyo, Rei meets Akari, Hinata, and Momo Kawamoto, a trio of sisters living with their grandfather who owns a traditional wagashi shop. Akari, the oldest of the 3 girls, is determined to combat Rei's loneliness and poorly sustained lifestyle with motherly hospitality. The Kawamoto sisters, coping with the past tragedies, also share with Rei a unique familial bond that he has lacked for most of his life. As he struggles to maintain himself physically and mentally through his shogi career, Rei must learn how to interact with others and understand his own complex emotions. Trigetsu no Lion presents an interesting slice of life drama story mixing with shogi games. In the anime, we will see various dramas and conflicts around Rei's life that feel very emotional. Even so, there are also some heartwarming moments, especially when Rei interacts with the Kawamoto family who are always kind to him. The characters in the anime feel very interesting and play an important role in the course of the story. The visuals presented in the anime look stunning, both in terms of animation to the background art. Overall, if you like slice of life drama anime, maybe you will like this one. Number 1 is Koi no Katachi. Koi no Katachi is a movie anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Yoshitoki Oima. The anime premiered on September 17, 2016. Koi no Katachi tells a story about Shoya Ishida, a boy who always looks for ways to beat boredom, ends up looking for it in the wrong place. Weirded out by his new classmate, a deaf transfer student named Shoko Nishimiya, he deems her as the target of his ostracizing and bullying. Day after day, Shoya picks on Shoko, unaware of the effects of his thoughtless actions. He finally understands the pain he has inflicted on her when one day his bullying culminates in her leaving the school, and his classmates begin to shun and harass him every chance they get instead. Determined to right his wrongs, 5 years later, Shoya, now a third-year high school loner, meets Shoko again. This begins the story of young man's path to redemption. Koi no Katachi presents a drama anime that's really entertaining to watch for you who like drama genre. The theme of the story that's brought actually quite heavy. It is about bullying, depression, regret, but the anime is able to tell the story very well and make it so interesting. We will see a lot of moments that are so emotional and may make you feel touched when watching it. In addition to its interesting drama and conflict, the anime is also able to provide an excellent moral message regarding bullying and depression, which in my opinion is quite relatable to the current condition of society. In terms of characterizations, the characters in the anime have complex personalities and able to feel realistic. This makes the various conflicts in the anime feel very interesting to follow. In terms of visual, the animation presented looks smooth and neat. The background of the art also looks very detailed, and the character design looks very nicely drawn even while still following the design of the original manga. Overall, if you're looking for a drama anime that will make you emotional and moved while watching it, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. It's all top 5 best drama anime of all time that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, until next time guys!